rules of the wilderness. Now let's find out what they are. Rule number 1 of the wild. This goes for both PVMers and PvPers, and that's going to be do not, under any circumstances, AFK in the wild. I don't care if you need to change your song. You can be like, oh no, Hypno, it's just a song change. I'm just looking away. No, don't AFK in the wild. And if you do, at least toss on Protect from Item. In this scenario, I come across an older opponent that I just choose not to attack, so I click off, and then I immediately go to change a song. You could see the light change on my face, and you've seen how quick I was. But it didn't matter, I was AFK, and I died within the 5 seconds that I was AFK. Now this next rule of the wild is pretty simple. And this rule is going to be do not go into multi. Even if you're chasing someone, they're almost dead. I'm telling you, they're almost dead. If their ass crosses this yellow line, you treat that like toxic waste. This is radiation. You see these double knives up here in the corner? That means multi. You're going to just get gangbanged by a group of, sweaty ass basement dwellers trying to tell you sit, calling you noob, and hashtag whatever fucking clan name they have, but pardon my French. But yeah, don't go into multi. I've went, what is it, twice, and you're just not gonna have a good time. Don't go to multi.
All right, I'll give him one bop first, and then we'll go to that. Oh, he's trying. Oh my god. Holy fuck. I'm never doing that again, guys. I was about to be a fucking clip. Did you guys see that? I was about to be a fucking clip. I was about to be a fucking clip.
Rule number 3 of the wilderness. Don't get smited. For example, if you're choosing to eat instead of drink a prayer pot, that's bad. For the reason that if you eat, there's no guaranteeing that you'll live. You might eat as much as you want, and you'll still get your ass stacked out by some special attack. But if you choose to drink a prayer pot and rather just take the L, you're coming to terms that you're going to die, you're in a critical moment, you're choosing, am I potentially going to live and get smited if I don't live? Or am I just going to ensure that I don't get smited and lose fucking 50 mil? And this goes for being AFK in the wilderness as well. You can go AFK, sure, we all break that rule. But as long as you throw on the protection from the item beforehand, you're gonna die, but at least you won't get smited. Rule number 4 of the wild, don't fight rags. And this rule I honestly can't stress enough. When fighting a rag, there's only 3 options that can come of it. A, you'll get yourself killed. B, you're gonna waste your supplies. Or C, you're gonna waste your time. And maybe even D, all of the above. Now, a rag or a ragger is a special type of individual that will do one of 2 things. They'll either straight up be a Chad and try to tank you out for the entirety of the teleblock, whether that be 2.5 minutes, 5 minutes. It doesn't matter. They have an absurd amount of Saradomin brews and combo eats. You can try all you want, but normally you won't get the kill. You're just going to waste your supplies and your time. Now, for the worst case scenario, a ragger can also turn out to be an anti-PKer. And in this case, fighting them can be the worst decision you ever made, for the reason that if they're sneaky and good enough, you'll just get AGS, Gmauled, or whatever it may be, with a vengeance stack as well. So I'll show you some examples of that where I almost just got special attacked at the weirdest moments too, and you almost don't expect it. So even if you have a slight gut feeling, just follow your gut and don't fight rags. Get him closer. Bro, he's gonna fucking kill us. Look at this fucking monster. Look at this monster. With his DDS and crazy, crazy tank he has on. Now, to piggyback off that last clip, if you see anyone as tanky as that last man, it might be wise to just go for the tactical retreat, go for the hug and snare, the stand under, whatever you need to get him off of you, because he's just gonna waste your supplies. And this goes for Din's bulwarks. These are these fucking tanky ass shields that the sweatiest PVMers use. And I mean, given it's smart, it's really tanky. But attacking these guys you're just gonna waste your time. Just let them go. They get the free pass. They paid their 10 mil or however much a Din's bulwark is, and I would suggest pick your fight wisely. So rule number 5 of the wilderness is arguably just common sense, and this rule is just to be pay attention. Pay attention when going into the rev entrance. Toss on your prayers. Pay attention when you get a kill. Make sure you pick up the loot key and not a Dragonstone Bolt E, and as well as just pay attention to who you're fighting. If they have dragon boots, if they have a Nezi helm, they're most likely an anti PKer, so be careful of that. So just pay attention, and you'll be good in the wilderness. Now, the last bonus rule of the wilderness is to always be toxic. As soon as you take a step into the wilderness, you're just going to need to be as toxic as you can be. I want to hear a lot of sits, a lot of noobs, and a lot of threatening of people's families. Whatever you can to be toxic. The reason for this is because the wilderness is already dying, and the last thing we need is new PKers. No, but I do commend those who even attempt to take a step into the wilderness, let alone learning how to PK. The learning curve's already daunting enough, and really, respect to those. Hey everyone, it's just HypnoPig from the future here, and I'd just like to thank everyone for the likes, the comments, the subscribes. It all really does help out. And if this little tier list, whatever you want to call it, rule list helps you out at all, do let me know. And have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night.